Password weird. Okay.
Fixing that thing. You need 1% in the stream.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's session. Sorry for that delay. We've been trying to rectify my camera. Hope you're all well and ready to learn. Um, so today we are going to look at. My name is Peace. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's session. This is Peace from Africa 118. Welcome to today's session. Hope we are ready to learn and engage. I am with my moderator, Pius Orono. He will be able to assist you on the chat in case you have any questions, any supplements, anything that you'd want to learn and share, or anything. So please tell us where you're coming from, where are you joining from rather. Tell us about your business, what you expect from this training, and So we shall start right away. Before we start, we are having a program called the Google Hustle program. It's a bootcamp where SMEs are encouraged to apply. We train you on different skills, your business journeys, your digital marketing, and all that. So my moderator will be sharing the link with you. Please sign up if you're interested and also benefit from that course. So today's agenda, we shall look at how to establish your brand online, how to develop your e-commerce offering, and how to utilize social media to drive sales online. So as I said, the bootcamp that is available from Google, please sign up and So I will first pose a question to you guys. How do you currently market your business? Yes, please share on the chat. Feel free to tell us how you manage and market your business currently. We would love to get your opinion about that. So, how do you establish a brand online? So there are different platforms online, but we are going to look at different platforms still and dwell into them, understand how we can leverage all these platforms. In case you're using any or haven't been able to use any, this could be a start for your business and it could be very helpful. So let's get to it. So what are some of the benefits? What are some of the benefits that you're going to get from going online? We shall look at statistics definitely because these help us to benchmark how will you benefit you as a business online. So statistics help us to make informed decisions definitely. If you know how many people are using this, you as a business, you could also be attracted to join. So it is estimated that 1.79 billion people shopped online. So imagine if your clients are one of those. Imagine if you had a shop maybe online, you could be among those people that shopped. Okay, your clients would be among those people that shopped online. So the other thing is 97% of the population learn more about a business online than anywhere else. You know, currently in the world, everything is digital. I think that's a norm that everyone has been hearing that, everything is turning into digital. When you want a cloth, when you want food, when you want anything, the first thing you'll do is go to maybe your search engine, go to your social media platform and look for a particular thing. So all these things make us really know why we should be online. So the other thing is 95% of all purchases will come through e-commerce platforms. So by 2040, those are statistics that have been carried out. And I mean, research has been carried out, and it's estimated that 95% of all purchases by 2040 will be through e commerce platforms. So this is a very good start for you. You start now. Obviously, there's already a start to anything. So depending on what is being given here, it shows that definitely in years to come and also now, it is very beneficial for you as a business that is running anywhere in the world to be online. So those are some of the reasons why you as a business in Uganda or anywhere should, of course, get online. So how do businesses use the internet? You can use the internet to do various things. You could be interested in maybe making the audience aware of your product or to sell or to buy. You could be buying raw materials for producing whatever you're producing. You could use it to advertise. You could reach more customers. This is through ads or even organic reach. You could also research about your competition. You can go on Google and say, maybe, let me assume you're dealing into electronics. Search about different electronic companies in Uganda. See what they are doing. What are they doing right that you're not doing? What are their weaknesses? What are their opportunities that they are putting out there? All these things help you as a business to make informed decisions. So this is how different businesses use the internet. So how do you build an online presence? As I said earlier, it is very crucial for you as a business currently to have an online presence, whether it's a website or an e commerce platform or a social media page or all these platforms that I'm talking about. It is very, very advisable and crucial for you to be online at this time of the world and, of course, the future. The future is digital, and yeah. So build your presence through either social media or e-commerce platforms or websites. You could choose depending on what is convenient for you and, of course, what your audience is looking at. You have to first make that decision that my audience is here and there and then here. So the different types of platforms available for you to join online are: you could have a website. I think we all know what a website. So a website is a collection of different web pages. It could be one page or two, three, depending on what information you want to put out there on your about your business. You could have a social media platform. You all know. I think everyone on this call definitely knows what social media platforms are. It could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be YouTube, it could be LinkedIn, depending on where you want to strategize as a business and, of course, where your audience is. So, social media is an interactive platform, as you know. You share messages, you post about different products. You could do video, you could do audio, you could be written content. So you could do a lot on the social media platform as a business. You could have an online directory. This is a list or catalog of contacts or websites. I think most of you have seen an online directory like Yellow Pages or VY Maps. So we have different directories online that you as a business could leverage and your clients could reach you there. And of course, we have the e-commerce platform. So these e-commerce platforms are platforms that enable you sell and buy product or service online. This is Jumia, Amazon, depending. So even you as a business, you could say, let me design my own e-commerce platform and have my services or products sold there rather. So let's look at e-commerce. So e-commerce in Africa, it is estimated that 400 million internet users in Africa, second to only China. So we have 400 million users here in Africa. Imagine all those people could be, okay, not all of them, but a portion of that population could be your clients, if at all you had an e-commerce platform. Then 10% of retail sales with an estimated value of 75 billion by 2025. So research shows that 10% of retail sales could be through e-commerce by 2025. And this equates to 75 billion. So look at all those statistics that could help you as a business benefit from this research that is made, and also, of course, if you put up an e-commerce platform, how you could benefit from it. and it shows that 16.5 dollars, that is billions, revenue generated from e-commerce in 2017. So our research shows that in 2017, 16.5 billion dollars was collected through e-commerce platforms. So imagine how insane that is, and that was 2017. So imagine our research that is going to be conducted in 2022, because it's been now how many years from 2017. So these statistics show you how beneficial it is to have an e-commerce platform as a business currently. So here we have the different, okay, have different examples of e-commerce platforms that you could look at. Amazon, Konga, Jumia. Of course, I think all of us are familiar with Jumia. That could be a perfect example for you to know what an e-commerce platform is. Jumia, you can shop food, you can order for food from the restaurant, you can order things from the supermarket, you can buy clothes from boutiques, electronics from different electronic shops. It is just a whole market, but online. So, and they're making money day in, day out. So you as a business, this could be a very good platform for you to also try out if you have the resources, definitely. And of course, you're going to look at the other platforms that, in case you can't manage to have an e-commerce as a business, you can also leverage the other platforms. So those are some of the examples of e-commerce platforms that we have currently, and yeah, uh, we have the other examples as Kilimal, Kil, Kilmall, we have Gigi, we have Badabai. So all these are examples of online marketplaces that you can look at and know how to also get online. Uh, the other platform was the business directory. So what is a business directory? Before I continue, please, in case you have anything that you need to put across, don't forget to engage my moderator in the chat. He's there to answer everything that you have. Yeah, and also tell us about your business. What platform are you using currently? And yes, let's engage online and also get to learn from each other. So, what is a business directory? So a business directory is a website. So of course our website is online. So it lists businesses based on categories. So you could have a directory that lists maybe um, all all agricultural companies around me. We could have a category that maybe shows all digital marketing agencies in Uganda. So this directory just shows all businesses online. So me as a client, I am looking for maybe a law firm near me. I could just go to a business directory, search for law firms, and if your business is listed, it could be a chance for you to contact me as a client, or rather, I contact you as a business that could offer me a service, and then yeah, you make money out of it. So these are some of the benefits you could find, that if you're listed on one of these directories, your clients can easily find you online. So here in Africa, we have Yellow Pages that is well known everywhere. So get listed, research about the different directories. My moderator can share more business directories in the chat with you for you to explore. Get your business listed. Most of these directories are actually free. You just have to put in your information and you'll get listed. So how do you get listed on an online business directory? So here we're giving an example of Africa business pages. Just register your business details, contact details, business sector. Like I said, which sector do you fall in? Are you in the health sector? Are you in the education sector? Are you in the services sector? Any sector that you fall under. Which country are you from? Definitely. Now this is an African business pages directory. So of course you have to specify I'm from Uganda or Kenya or Tanzania. So all these things enable your clients, like maybe if I went to Africa business pages and maybe I'm going to visit Kenya the next week, so I'm looking for an agency I could work with, and I'm in Kenya, I'll just go to this directory, type in digital marketing companies in Kenya or anything. So all these are benefits that you can get as a business when you're registered on these directories. So the other thing we could look at is getting your business on social media. I don't know if we have any questions at this point. Uh, I can continue with the presentation. I see my moderator is engaging you online, so we can continue. So, how do you get your business on social media? With the right marketing plan, you can use social media to create successful campaigns and increase sales, create business opportunities, brand recognition, and customer service. So, when it comes to social media, all of us, I would want to assume, I have interacted with one or two social media platforms. Here, we can engage people, we can sell our products, we can share whatever we have to share. That is, you can post content, that is video content, audio content, written content. So these platforms are actually very beneficial because they enable you to do a variety of things. You can sign up on these platforms, you can add pictures, um, everything. So how do you get started? The thing is just identify that one platform or two or three or four, whatever, like I said. Before you join these platforms, know where your audience is best. Is it on Instagram? Is it on YouTube? Is it on LinkedIn? Is it on Twitter? Is it on Facebook? After recognizing which platform would be best for your business, sign up on those platforms. Add pictures. By pictures, I mean add a logo, add a cover page, add your product images, create a username, and then add business details. Business details, you can add contacts, how your clients can reach you in case they found you online, your location in case your client wants to visit your premises. You could add your website. If you have a website, this is very, very crucial. If you add your business, your website on your social media platforms, people who definitely visit your social media platforms would also check out your website. So this way, you're driving traffic to your website and also attracting people on your social media. So at this moment, I will pause for a few questions in case there are any, and also pause for any additions or supplements or queries. Let me also get some water as you ask my moderator some. Um, Welcome back from the short break. I was taking some water. So we can continue. If you don't have any questions, if you have any, still raise them. My moderator will be able to respond to you. So we are going to look at how you can develop your e-commerce offering. as a business, I don't know if we have any supplements regarding the social media platforms, but in case there are any, we shall be able to rewind and look at them later on. So how do you develop your e-commerce offering? So the first thing you should know as you develop an e-commerce offering is picking a domain. So a domain is the name of your website. Like you as an individual, I believe everyone here has a name. Yes, I am Peace. My moderator is Pius. There is someone called Agnes. There is Jane. So the same way you have a name, the same way your website online should have a name, and this name should be unique. So how do you pick a domain? First of all, as I said, the domain should be unique. It has to be on it. A domain is owned by one person online, so you can't find maybe Africa118.com owned by anyone else. It is only unique to your business. So as you pick this domain, please make sure that it definitely talks what you don't pick maybe your Africa118 and then you say your domain should be let me say Kandocha Limited. So a domain has to identify you as a business and also, of course, name what you do. So pick a name. There are different sites where you can register this domain on. You can have an African domain or Google domain. So there are very many sites. My moderator will be able to share links on where you can register a domain. So it can be a combination of letters or numbers, depending on what works best for you. With, of course, extensions like .com, .net, .org. I believe you've seen different domains. You could have www.updf.ug, maybe www.africa118.ug or .com or .net. So depending on what you do, your domain should describe that. Now, like NGOs, they usually have an extension of .org. If maybe you want specifically your clients know that you're from Uganda, you could choose to have a .ug or a .com, depending. So my moderator will have to share some links for you to go and explore what domain could work for you. If you're looking at, of course, leveraging this e-commerce platforms, you could start there, pick a domain and then buy it and then get started. Um, so like I was saying, securing a name, your domain rather. So you could use GoDaddy, you could use Domain King, you could use Bluehost. All these links are going to be shared with you. My moderator would be able to help you with that. You could use all those platforms to secure a domain right now, and let it be the first step for you to get online. So how do you build your site? Obviously, now you've secured the name. That is just the name. So what next? Definitely, the next step is to build a website, the e-commerce platform. How do you build your site? So you could use, if you don't have any skills, maybe web design. You could hire a web designer, or you could actually use a builder. There are very many website builders currently. Even if you don't have any knowledge about how to build or design a website by yourself, you could learn. These builders are very, very friendly to use. We have Wix, um, we have Google Sites, we have GMB, we have Squarespace. Through GMB, if I don't know if all of you are registered on Google profile, Google helps you generate a one-page website for your business. So this is also one tool that you could actually get make advantage of. That in case you don't have any website at the moment as a business, just register your business on Google. It is completely free of charge. Populate your profile. After populating your profile, Google will be able to give you a one-page website. So imagine you have a one-page website, you will stand out. Definitely, if you go to a meeting and your prospects ask you, Do you have a website? Yes, you might have not had the money to create one, but if you could get to make use of that one pager, it could help you out, maybe secure a deal or something. So those different website builders will help you come up with a website if you don't have a budget to hire someone who is professional enough. But I would advise, obviously, if you have the budget, please hire someone to design for you something beautiful and, of course, something professional. So when you go to these different website builders, there will be templates for you to choose from. So exploit all those templates that are given to you. What colors match your business? The other thing I forgot to mention, as a business, branding is very, very crucial. So as you build your website, make sure you look at having a brand guideline. If you've chosen maybe blue or white or black to be your colors, as you build your website, choose a template that will help you come up with something that matches your brand guidelines. Don't just go and pick something, you have blue as a logo, then your theme is showing, red. All these things have to be put into consideration as you build your website online, and it will help you attract more clients if you have a well organized and beautiful website. So the other thing is you've chosen your name, you have started designing, you are putting up, you have chosen the colors, the theme, and everything, the font, and all that. The other thing is to upload content. We could have content that is videos of you doing the work. Maybe if you have, let me assume you go to the field, talk to people, you can upload all those videos, upload the images of your products, of your staff, of any business images that you have. Upload the text. Text, I mean, you can have an about us page. This is very, very important. If someone visits your website, the first thing they're going to look at is the about us page. What do you, excuse me, you as a business, what do you have to offer? Who are you? So please optimize this content very well. Let it not be too wordy, but again, let it explain what you do. Um, all these things help your clients understand you as a business. If someone visits your website, they would obviously want to know, what do these people do, where are they located, put the actual location, put a contact. If someone maybe has interest in what you're selling, put a contact and make sure you receive any calls or messages that those people are sending you. Put your social media platforms. These help because some people don't want to go through very many things on their website. If they find social media icons on your website, they'll just go to your Facebook or Twitter or whatever and check you out. So this helps in such a way that you're driving traffic to your website. Like I said, for the social media platforms, you put your website link. Also, when you go to the website, you put your social media links. So you see, you're working hand in hand. Both platforms are collaborating to actually help you get traffic. So, what are the best practices when you're creating a website? The first thing you should know is your client is the boss. So, as you're creating your website, you have to prioritize your audience. So, make sure your audience, put yourself in the shoes of the client that is going to visit your website. What will they think? What will they perceive my content to be if they visit? So, as you decide your content or whatever you're putting up, put it in mind that you're doing it for your client, not for yourself. So make market research, know what your audience is very interested in knowing. Don't create things from your end. Put your clients first in whatever you do because they are the people that are going to give you business, not yourself. So prioritize your clients. Research about your competitors, obviously. If you're doing anything in business, the first thing you should put into consideration is, what are my competitors doing? This way, you're going to make sure you identify your unique selling point from your competitors' work. If my competitors are maybe selling a cup, what more can I do to that cup to make it look different? So you as a client, if you're, I mean a business, if you are designing a website, look at what your competition has in place. Do they, is their website fast? Is it good looking? Is it responsive? Is it, so make all that research, know how different people in your field have done it, and then learn from their mistakes, or actually learn what they have done good and also apply it in your business. So research about your competitors, highlight the different things that maybe they have put up that is are special, and also you could put up on your website. I'm not saying go and xerox everything they're doing. No, just go read through what they're doing, pick a leaf, and also make something better than your plans. The other point could be you should learn about search engine optimization. So by search engine optimization, I mean, how does your website rank on the different search engines? So if you've created a website, if someone goes and maybe searches for shirts and you're a shirt company, I'm searching for shirts, and then I just put maybe shirts in Uganda. If your website comes up first or among the first page, that means you're doing very well in search engine optimization. So that is what I mean by, in a layman's language, of how do you rank when someone searches for something online. So as you design your website, put this into consideration. By this, um, mind the copy that you're putting on your website, get the right keywords to include in your content, make sure you put good quality images, um, and also, like I said before, is your business registered on Google? If you register your business on Google, make sure that you have put that link to your website on your Google profile. This way, Google will know that this business is actually existing and they are in operation. So, in case someone searches for anything that is connected to your business, you'll be brought up first in the searches. So, those are some of the things that you could practice as a business that is looking at getting online and creating a website. Um, we could The other thing we're going to look at, go above and beyond with e-commerce plugins. So what do we mean by plugins? Excuse me. So we could have different plugins integrated in our businesses. Have you looked at, let me give an example of Jumia. Let me use Jumia as the best example. When you go to Jumia, you purchase a product. As you're signing in, excuse me a little, my throat is having a moment, please. Sorry about that. I am having some cold issues. So I was talking about plugins. I was giving an example of Jumia. So you purchase something from Jumia. Let me assume you've ordered food from a restaurant. As you're checking out, you are prompted to make your payment. So they can prompt you to make the payment through your mobile money, through your Visa card. So all those are different plugins that Jumia inserted into their web system, so that they smoothen the whole process of their clients purchasing products from their online business. So you as a business, you could also take advantage of such tools online to help your clients. Let them get. So imagine if your client, maybe you put your products online, you put the books, the different books, and then the client says, "I want to purchase this," but then they reach the checkout, they cannot make payment. So these plugins enable your client to have a smooth run on your website, on your e-commerce platform. So you as a business, research about the different plugins that could help you build a very, very good e-commerce platform, and also, yeah, make things easy for your clients and also you, because if you put all these plugins in your business, it will reduce on operational costs, because if at all your clients are making everything online, they are paying, they are ordering, they are putting their location where you can deliver the products. That way you're reducing on operational costs. Like, you don't have to call them and ask, how much are you paying? Do you have balance? Everything is completed online. So these plugins help you to have promotion and discount tools. They're easy to use to check out. Um, Email marketing integration. The other thing you could have is you could have an email marketing campaign run on your e-commerce platform. So just go and exploit the different plugins that you could use as a business and could be beneficial for you online. So where can you download these different plugins? So my moderator will be able to share some of these websites link. Please copy those links, go and see which one can you use, which one can't you use, and they could help you as a business. So we have WooCommerce, we have Easy Digital Downloads. This is an e-commerce solution for WordPress. I don't know if you've heard about WordPress, but it's one of the e-commerce, okay, e-commerce and also basic website builders that you could use as a company. So go and explore these different platforms and use them as a business. So as you build your website, you should make sure that it is mobile friendly. By mobile friendly, I mean, can someone access it anywhere and with any device? So someone might not have maybe a computer to check out your e-commerce platform. But if you had designed it only for the desktop viewers, then you're losing out on clients who are actually using mobile phones. So as you design your website, please make sure that it's mobile friendly, because it is estimated that 2.41 billion people shop online, and among those people, there are people who are not using desktops and they're using their phones. So how accessible is your website as you design it? So make sure that all these things are put into consideration as you go online. um Also, other statistics show that 21 million online shoppers, there are 21 million online shoppers across Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya as we speak. So are you seeing all these numbers show you that it's very, very very advantageous for you as a business to be online. So 50% of consumers shop more on mobile than in store. So 50% of people are not going to go to the store and get something. 50% of people are going to get everything they need online. So this is time for you as a business. Think about how you should leverage these platforms. Make sure that you have all, of course, you need a plan accordingly, and get started. It's never too late. How do you check if your site is mobile friendly? So use the Google Test My Site to check if your domain is accessible via mobile. My moderator will be sharing that link for you to test. In case you have a website right now, you could just put in your domain and then test. Is your website accessible via mobile? If it is not, then it's time for you to act. Like I said, I've given you the advantages of having your website running on mobile. Test your site right now. If it is not, take the next step to make it. So at this moment, I will be pausing for any questions. In case you have any burning question, any supplements, please let me know. Yeah, post those in the chat box. My moderator will be able to reach out. I think we can go forward. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Um, we are going to look at how do you utilize your social media rather to drive sales online. So, first of all, what are the benefits of having your business on social media platforms? Let's go through those. First of all, you're going to be able to generate more sales. Like I earlier mentioned, social media is a whole village of people from different places, different countries, different. You can find anyone on social media. So imagine you as a business have opened up platforms online, maybe let's say Facebook and Twitter. You have well optimized. You have optimized your platforms perfectly. Your products are all uploaded, and you put up prices. You're posting more often. People who are seeing this content daily are obviously going to purchase products from you. They're going to make orders for your products. So it adds value. Their benefit is for it adds value to your brand. Right now, the first thing I think everyone has interfaced these days is someone will first ask you which social media platform are you on as a business. Are you on Twitter? Are you on LinkedIn? Are you on YouTube? These days, when you're introducing yourself, you actually say, I am Peace. My social media handle, even before you say anything else, is maybe reach out to me at this handle or follow me here. So this has become the language these days. You as a business, also, if you haven't um, taken use of this new language that we have in this world, it's time for you to actually get on there. So the other thing is social media helps you improve your marketing. Yes, I'm not saying we are going to go with the traditional marketing of maybe going door to door, newspapers and all that. It never hurts to actually go onto another platform to market. If you're marketing your business currently with maybe you're having radio ads, you're having billboards, it doesn't hurt having a Facebook page or a LinkedIn page because people reach actually search for things differently. Maybe your clients, some of them drive and maybe see billboards. Then how about those who don't drive to see that billboard? Reach them through Facebook, reach them through LinkedIn. The other thing could be building relationships and networks. So as you sell online, or maybe you put your brand out there online, you're going to build different relationships. You're going to create very, very good networks. We have groups on social media platforms like Facebook. You'll find people have groups where different people meet. Maybe you are okay, let me use tourism. Tour operators. There is a group for tour operators across this country. So if you as a tour operator hasn't maybe joined that group, you're missing out. They're sharing useful information there that could benefit your business. So when you're on these platforms, you're actually creating very good networks. You're building relationships who are going to help you. You are having relations that are going to build you. So join social media right now. Find a platform that best suits your business and get started. The other advantage could be staying competitive. So, obviously in business, there is competition, that is a given. So, if you as a business, all your competitors are on Facebook or maybe they're on Twitter, what makes you think you staying maybe only having traditional marketing as a means of marketing is going to, get you all the money that you need? People are out there putting themselves, getting known and clients are seeing them. So as you go on social media, you're getting competitive. People are recognizing you as a brand. Let me take an example of MTN and Airtel. They're ever doing the most for their brands. They're already out there. They have millions of subscribers, millions of users who use their network daily, but they will market each and every day, not only through ads on TV or radio. They are on social media or platforms. So let that be an example to you that it is never enough marketing when it comes to business. You have to utilize each and every platform that you can come across. So, as you set up your social media online, you have to make sure that you have a strategy. By strategy, I mean a plan. Don't just wake up in the morning and say, okay, let me join social media. I had peace talking about it online. No, have a plan. From here in this call, go back, sit down and say, okay, I want to maybe start my social media journey. How do you start? Have a strategy. By strategy, I mean lay down your audience. Who are the kind of people you want to target or people who buy from you? Know which audience I have. Maybe you're the people who sell things that are mostly consumed by the youth. So look at all social media platforms. Where do the youth mostly spend their time? If you recognize that, then you go and say, maybe the youth are mostly on Twitter. Let me go and open up a Twitter page. But then don't just go and say, let me open up YouTube, let me open up Instagram, let me open up, have a plan, know which platform best suits your audience. Then have a goal in each and everything that you do. Set smart goals. These goals will help you have a direction. You don't have to just go out there and say, okay, I'm going to start selling online. If you don't have a goal, you're going to mess it up. But like I said, the other thing is to recognize which platform is going to work best for me. All these things have to be put into consideration. What kind of voice are you going to use as a business online? Set a voice. Are we going to be the brand that maybe jumps on everything? Are we going to be a brand that wants to speak to people? Are we going to be a brand that is going to be completely professional? Are we going to be a brand that shares moments as a business? Are we going to be a brand that wants our audience to actually feel whatever we do? Are we going to be a brand that will share from the point of production of our product to the point of sale? So have all these things laid out. Know what you're going to do online. Don't just say, okay, I'm starting, and you don't have a plan. Have a well laid out strategy. A strategy changes. You could have a strategy for 1 month, revise it, know if it has worked or not, and then make a better one next month. So I don't mean that sit down, have a strategy for a whole year. No, you could actually have a strategy that only runs for a week, and then you sit down and revise it. Has it worked? Has it not worked? What can we add? So all those things help you actually go out there on social media and do the best out of it. So as I said, what is the success? As you lay down your strategy, you're going to have KPIs. What are we measuring this week? If maybe you've opened up a Facebook page and maybe you say, this week we shall monitor how many people are following our page. Maybe this week we're going to put up a post and then we shall see how many people have liked or shared or commented on our post. So have those things laid out. From from having a strategy, it will help you know how many people have reached you, how many people have contacted you. That way, you're going to be able to make better marketing decisions and also build your brand. So, yeah, like I said, who are your audience? What are they interested in? What influences them? When are they usually online? Actually, it's a very, very good point to put into consideration. At what time is your audience online? Is it at 3? Is it at 5? All these social media platforms have insights that can actually help you know when is your audience online. Follow those insights. Go make research. People don't like reading, but well, if you're going to go into the digital world, you have to make research each and every day because things change daily. So make research as a business. When do people usually interact with with this particular platform? Which social media platform do they use? So make research before you actually get out there. The other thing I was talking about, business goals. Set goals as a business. Which goal will help me get better customer service, grow your brand awareness? So you could say maybe we want to generate more sales. That is your goal this month. Or maybe we want people to visit our website this month. Or you want to connect with influencers. These things help you actually have a sense of direction when you're going online. So put all these things into consideration before you go to any digital platform. So, like I said, pick a platform. Which platform best describes your business, or which platform are your people um, mostly at? Or, yeah, start. You can maybe say, I don't know, I can't tell. Then start test. Maybe test and say, let's see Facebook. Let's observe how is Facebook doing. Get a month and say, this month as a business, we are going to try out Facebook. Put up content, optimize the page very well, start monitoring how is it doing. Are people actually interacting? Then say next month we shall open a Twitter page. Start monitoring it too. How are people interacting with this page? Is the audience growing? Are people sending in inquiries? So you test. If you say maybe we've tested Instagram, we've tested YouTube, we've tested this, then choose the platforms that best give you the results that you need. That way you'll have a sense of direction as you're online, and you'll see the benefits of actually following and monitoring what you're doing online. So, like I said, define your brand social voice. Have a brand guideline. I mentioned this before when I was talking about the website. Which how do you need people to recognize you? Like, I usually want to use MTN. I love whatever they do. So even if I went anywhere, I can tell that is MTN branding. Like, you can't miss it. So be that brand that wherever you are, whether in Karamoja or Kwebaramaido, people can actually say that that is MTN, that is that brand. The kind of logo you use, the font, the colors, all those things matter. So before you go out there as a business to join the digital world, make sure you have all those things laid out for you in order to have a very good digital journey. Put down the do's and the don'ts. You as a business, what do you want to talk about? What don't you want to talk about? Sit down with your staff, let them know that they represent you online. People always forget about the people they employ. As a business, you need to discuss all these things with your staff so that when someone knocks for you, they're not doing the opposite of what you wouldn't want to talk about online. Have all those things laid out. What kind of images are you putting out there? What kind of the quality of the images? Don't just post maybe anything, any image with any phone. Have all those things laid down, and you would have a very, very smooth digital journey. So, as I said, define success. How will you define success? Maybe you say the people that mentioned us, the calls that we have received, the comments you have received online, that will be our success. You will figure it out as a business. Sit down with your marketing team, or if you have only you're a one-man army for the business, it doesn't matter still. You have colleagues, you have family, you could discuss these things, lay down your goals, and know that by the end of this month or by end of this year, we shall measure our success through this. So um feel free to share what kind of social media platform do you use currently as a business. I believe some of us here on this call are actually using some of these platforms. So you as a business, what are you using? What is working for you? What is not working for you? Please feel free to share online with our moderator, or I could also read out some in case you share. Feel free to share what platforms you use, what is working for you, what is not working for you. And yeah, so let's look at the different platforms. So we have different social media platforms. We shall look at Twitter first. So Twitter is about the quick fire conversations. If you've interacted with Twitter, you know that it's about what is trending, what is happening right now. That is the conversation you're going to have on Twitter. Like, who killed who, which business is in court, which, who is trending, which picture, which video. So those are the kind of conversations that are on Twitter. So as a business, when you go out there and say we hunt a Twitter page, please make sure you are ready to jump on these trends, because if you jump on these trends, you're going to be recognized by other people who are actually searching on these conversations. I'm not saying jump on anything that is irrelevant. Of course, recognize those trends that could actually help you as a business. Don't jump on everything and talk about it. Those are the brand guidelines that I was talking about. Have all these things set out and say, we as a brand, we talk about this. So don't find a trend on Twitter and say, okay, please told us to jump on trends, let's jump on this. No, recognize a trend that will be helpful to you as a brand, and then talk about it on Twitter. So on Twitter, there is a profile, there is a header image, there is a handle that you have to have as a business. You can run polls on Twitter. You can ask questions because people love engaging. It's a very engaging platform. You can retweet on people's tweets. You can engage, talk about whatever you're talking about. And then the other feature on Twitter is having a pinned tweet. Have a pinned tweet that there is that one thing that maybe you have a promotion running this month. Tweet about it and then pin it so that every visitor that comes to your Twitter can actually view that tweet. So that is it about Twitter. You have to be very quick when it comes to Twitter. Always on your fingertip. In case of anything that resonates with your brand, you have to talk about it. Um, Facebook. This is like the king of social media platforms. So you have Facebook has very, very many features that you as a brand can actually take advantage of. So the other one thing that I talked about is linking. Please, 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 if you have a website, do not forget to have this link on your social media platforms. So on Facebook, you can add opening hours, you can put contact details, you can put about us as about us like information about your business. Excuse me. You can have different calls to action on Facebook. That's one thing that you want people to do when they reach your page. So you could have maybe you have products you prompting people to shop, or you could have contact you want people to contact you immediately. They want something or buy. You could post different types of content. You could have videos. You could have photos. You could have gifs. You could have anything that you have as a business to share. Facebook has groups, it has pages, it has a marketplace. It is a whole package of everything. So, as a business, you can try out that platform and it will be very beneficial. Then we have Instagram. So, Instagram is more about lifestyle, pictures. People love the visual aspect of it. When it comes to Facebook, we share more of words and it's a talking place. But then Instagram is more of what do you have to offer us? Very good images, very good videos. That visual content is mostly used on Instagram rather. So this way you're going to find all those lavish influencers, all those brands that want to showcase their products very well. This is a very, very good platform in case you're a brand that has a lot of content, visual content to share. This is a platform for you to take advantage of. And then LinkedIn. LinkedIn these days is like the CV of everyone. It is that platform where you're going to talk about what you do, what um, what you have to offer others as a business. So it is like your CV. Let me say your CV online. It is a connect. It's a network connecting different people. People are there to search for jobs, recruit others, talk about what they do in depth. So it is a platform that you as a business could leverage if at all maybe you want to recruit people. There is all talent that you could think of in this world. It is a platform if you want to teach, you could make use of LinkedIn. People are there to learn. There is a lot of learning on LinkedIn. There is a lot of news that is talking about as a brand. I always tell people that you don't have to always share about your products. No. What else do you have to tell your clients minus selling products? Be educative. Maybe you're in the engineering industry. People don't know much about engineering. So you as a brand, one thing that can make you stand out is educating people. You could decide as your team that maybe every Friday we shall have maybe an article going out talking about different things to watch out for when you're looking at hiring maybe an engineering firm or maybe you're constructing a building somewhere. What are some of the things that you could look out for as a person? So be that brand that actually stands out from the rest. Don't always talk about please contact us for business, contact us for this. No, have days whereby you're just educating people, educate the masses. People love brands that actually care about them, not only telling them to buy their products. I could follow a brand not because they always show me their products, because they always educate me. And that one time when I need their product, I could say, oh, this brand had been giving me very useful information and then call them up. So be that brand that people will live to remember even if they go anywhere else. They would say, oh, I have this page on LinkedIn that I always get very nice content and. So LinkedIn is a very good platform for you to connect with different people in different fields. So sit down. If it works for you, then open a LinkedIn account for your business. So I will pause for questions at this point. Let me check my chat box in case there is any that, yeah, I think there is no question. I can continue. Uh, oh, okay. Uh, so, what's in a brief as you get out there for your digital journeys? Plan. For anything that you do online, you have to plan. Don't just wake up and say, okay. I'm going to create a website. No. Think about what you're going to create, plan for your design, plan for the kind of content you're going to put up, plan for the social media platforms you're going to open up, what kind of social media platforms you would want people to reach you, what kind of questions would you want to answer if you're a business and a user comes to your platform. Put yourself in the user's shoes, that what kind of questions you ask a brand when they visit your platform. So have all these things laid out before you say, okay, I'm going to sell online. No, just sit down, plan, know what works, have goals set, have smart goals. Don't just, of course, set any goal. Have a smart goal that by the end of this week, my goal is to have 100 followers on my Twitter page. Okay, you've set that goal. So how are you going to achieve that goal? Put all those things in writing. People love planning in their heads. No, please have a strategy actually out, even if it's just a one page of a document, even if they're just bullets. It is still a strategy. People think a strategy is a very big document that has to have lines and paragraphs. No, you could just create a workbook on your computer. Say maybe from 1st May to 30th May, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to post. This is what I'm going to do online. Have all those things laid out. This way, you're going to stay in touch with your clients. You're going to know what they want. You're going to observe. You're going to act accordingly on what you find online. So, as you build anything online, as you put your brand out there, just make sure you have a plan in mind. So, like I said at the beginning, we are having a boot camp from Google. This boot camp, we talk about businesses, we talk about how to plan for your business, how you can market your business online, how you can increase your revenue. So this is a very good program for you as an SME who is looking at actually getting out there. This is a very good time for you to sign up. It is free of charge. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to find different mentors, different digital people who have, stood out. You're going to find Google mentors. After this bootcamp, you'll be assigned a mentor who will take you throughout any question that you need to learn about your business. So please sign up if you're ready to scale. Yeah, it could be a chance for you to make big things. Everything starts from somewhere. So be that one person that starts your journey from the Google Hustle Academy. So we've learned a lot today, and one question you should have right now is, what next? You've learned about how to get started with your website, your e-commerce platform, how to get started with the different social media platforms. You've learned about the online directories. So what next? Just ask yourself that, and then you will know, what am I doing next? Am I going to first create a Google list, I mean, an online directory listing? Am I going to first maybe contact my web designer to actually design for me an e-commerce platform? Am I going to open up a social media platform? Which social media platform? Am I going to start planning for my strategy? So all these things are should be at the back of your mind right now. What are you going to do next? What is your next step? Please share with us on the chat what you're planning to do. And yeah, I would love to know, as a business, what do you have in mind? The other thing I didn't mention, as Google, we have different courses. Google offers SMEs or individuals or students or anyone that would want to learn more about digital platforms, or okay, attain digital skills, in other words. So my moderator will share a link for those who are interested in taking up these courses. Some of these courses actually are certified. You take up the course and get yourself a certificate. It's time to already stand out from the rest of the crowd. So if you're interested in those courses, please sign up, follow that link, and yeah, get started too. Um, so As I was talking about social media platforms, even as the digital skills for Africa, we are on different social media platforms. The first thing right now, we are conducting this session on YouTube. Please like our video in case you love this session. Subscribe to this channel. You as a business also, when you get there, you will know the importance of having people to subscribe. When I get a subscription on our channel, I actually know that, oh, I'm sharing good content. So please subscribe to the channel. um Even you, when you open a page or okay, a YouTube channel, you will of course tell us to subscribe, so it doesn't hurt to also start from our channel. Please subscribe. Then follow us on Facebook at Digital Skills for Africa. Follow us on Twitter at Digital Skills for Africa. Follow us on Instagram at Digital Skills for Africa. All these platforms, in case you have any queries, in case you want to tweet about what we talked about today, you want to share your sentiments, please feel free. Follow us, comment, share with friends. You know, it's very good to share information. When you share, you receive. So please share this video, share with other people to like our pages. Yeah. And I hope you learned a thing or two through this training. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Thank you.